Hey guys, Happy New Year. Hope you all got your New Year's resolutions all ready and lined up to fail. I know I do, but I'm making this video so that doesn't happen. So please, bear with me while I read off of a script for the first time in years that has jokes that will not be as funny as the situational humor found in my streams. So while this is an update and you're gonna get updated, this is more for myself than anything, but I need you all to hear what I have to say so that the words impregnate your minds, so that I have to take responsibility for my actions. That is to say, this will keep me accountable for the lazy ass year this channel just finished. Holy shit, I am so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for everything that I didn't and should have done. Alright, I got 4 sections to cover in this update. I'll start with the highlights section of the channel in just a few moments, then quickly talk about streams after that, then go over what I plan on streaming this month, January 2025. That's a nice looking year. And then lastly, the future, which might be the most important part of the video for me. In fact, I've already done a take of this script once. It's a pretty good part. The TLDR is that nothing is really changing, except that I'm going to put out more highlights this year. So let's talk about that. To start, as of this update, the highlight video for the Great Ace Attorney duology is about 2 weeks away. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. It's looking good so far, and will probably be around 4 hours long, so please look forward to that. I know I am, because then I'll be caught up. My plate will be clean and free of procrastinating demons. Like, seriously, one of the reasons I slacked off so much last year was the gnawing onus of the Zero Escape highlight video constantly calling out to me. Just felt like, nope, can't do anything new until that's done, and then I do nothing. So to make up for lost time, once the Great Ace Attorney highlights is out, I'm going to begin work on, you're never going to believe this shit, 3 smaller videos that I'm going to aim to release 1 per week following whenever the Great Ace Attorney highlight video comes out. I promise that's real. Additionally, on the video side of the channel, my actual biggest failing of last year is that I didn't put out any standalone highlights, which would be something like the Peak of Demon Negotiation, or I Just Wanted the Egg. And while I can't force moments as special as those to happen, they're once in a blue moon, we were pretty often running into some hilarious shit that's worth clipping. But I'll be honest, I've had this hang up where my standard for what should be super highlighted as its own video got so high and distorted that the only thing that might have met the criteria is something that reinvented what funny is, and or something that could bring peace to the world. 2 things I'm not capable of yet. So I'm going to clip more moments into shorts or standalone highlights with a humble quota. I'm gonna give myself a humble quota of clipping at least 1 moment per playthrough. Don't worry about getting a deluge of shit from me every day. I'm not trying to fucking bump those views up. I just want some cadence. I want something to aim for. That's it. Why am I so hesitant about this shit? No more hangups. Okay, streams. Not much to say here, except that I am aiming to try more things in test runs or one-offs, rather than strictly forcing a stream series. It's weird to put it into words. Like, it's strange to realize it while I was writing this, but that's how I've managed streams on this channel. I just look at something and go, yeah, we're going to play all of it, rather than trying it on and seeing how I'm feeling, which seems way more natural than what we've been doing. Like, hey, what I've been doing works. It hasn't failed me yet. There have been some playthroughs that are like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have played that. But at the very least, this will inject some frequent variety into the normal game plan at the very least. And also, it's going to broaden the wheelhouse. which I've been enjoying doing this last month and a half, which I'm going to continue into January. Why did I write January? This month, where I'm going to play some cool shit. So first things first in the January schedule. The indie game stint is going to continue. We're going to play Hollow Knight. I said I was going to wait until Silksong got announced to finally play it. But I realized I might have the power for the inverse to happen. That by me playing it, that might trigger Clown World to get a Silksong release date announced. I'm sorry I've been holding out on you, and you're welcome if it plays out that way. Then there's another game I've been trying to get dudes together for since last month, which is a game it should only take about a night to play. I don't know much about it, apart from its name, its length, and its art style. I was going to keep it a secret, but cat's out of the bag. My friends know about it now. We're going to play Mouthwashing. Then for my birthday stream, which will be on or around the 18th, I'm not going to say what we'll be playing, but it is something we should have gotten around to years ago. And it's something we'd often talk about off stream as being a great stream idea. Then we'd check the price of it. We would just go, I'm not fucking paying that. And much like how we played Lethal Company last year on my birthday and played it throughout the year, I think that might happen with this game. Definitely looking forward to that. And lastly for January, literally the last week because it's thematic, I'm going to stream whatever I have left of Persona 3 Reload, which I think is like the last 2 months of the game. I think the last thing I did was either unlock Mitsuru's social link or I'm standing right in front of her. I'm not even going to check. And then, of course, since the Star Rail patch is coming out, I'll play that then. Though I already lost my 50-50 to Fugue to Welt at 83 fucking pulls. She's guaranteed. Anyway, now for the real part of the channel update. The future. So to start, here are the major releases I plan to cover at their launch. February 28th, you already know, Monster Hunter Wilds. These will be chill streams. Just come and hunt with us. Usually it's me and the guys playing stuff, but I think for Wilds here, there's going to be a bunch of us. There will be room. I'll make room. We'll be playing non-fucking stop, and I'll just stream it when I'm playing it pretty much. Just come hang out, come hunt. The 100 line Last Defense Academy. I say defense now instead of defense. That's so weird. April 27th. Uchikoshi and Kodaka, Zero Escape Writer, director, Danganronpa director. They're writing a tactics RPG, and I think it has a calendar system. That's the makings of what might be my favorite game ever. Really cannot fucking wait. But what I cannottest fucking wait for is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. No release date on that yet, but should be this year, hopefully. There was Elden Ring, Night Ring. No, Elden Rain, Night Ring. That makes more sense if there's going to be a storm closing in. I'm going to call it Night Ring. I think that makes sense. Whenever that comes out. I don't know if that's like a stream series or whatever, but we're going to play it on the channel. Whatever. And then apparently, I had to do a double take on this earlier. Apparently, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are coming out this year. So you're going to get the rare Brad Alex playthrough. Let him play it first, then I'll play it. You know how that kind of shit goes. Now, I'm going to list some games that are on what I'm calling the reserve list. And this is important for me to do, because one of my biggest problems is that often when I finish a stream series, I'll just do nothing for a week or two, because I either don't know what I want to play, or I don't have confidence in the idea of what I want to stream, and that I apparently need that time to acclimate to the idea of the game being good for a stream, that it's based and Kino enough to stream, and that it won't be the biggest mistake of my life, and that everything will not collapse just because I wanted to play something like Half-Life. That it'll cause a channel resonance cascade where nothing invades me because there's nothing out there for me. So here's a list of games that I can reach for if I ever run into this situation. A Final Fantasy. Probably 8. Could be 13. The Metroid Prime games that I'm gonna play on my Wii U. UFO 50, because there's 100 games in it. Devil May Cry 3 or 4. Half-Life 2 with a ton of mods. Cruelty Squad. Ape Escape. Parasite Eve. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, or 3. Alex, how the fuck is this a reserved list? Fuck you, I don't know. Moving on. Persona 4 Golden! That's right. I put P4G on the list, which is more of a promise than a reserve, but only if no Shin Megami Tensei collection, like the rumored Raito one, comes out this year. And fuck it, we might do it anyway. All 25 episodes of it. After the Great Ace Attorney, nothing seems too long. Moving on. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Sonic Adventure 2. Even though we've already played it once. A Halo game. Fury. Dark Souls 1, not 2. Probably not 3. Bloodborne if they put it out. A Mario game. Blue Archive. I didn't put that there. And lastly, an unidentified game that Tommy can call for to be played immediately, interrupting whatever is being currently streamed. All right. Thanks again, guys. I don't even know if I thank you for the first time. Fuck you all. Hope you have a great year. I'm going to work hard on this one. In the comments, leave any game recommendations at all. I will have my internet fixed very soon. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. Good night.